We're here with the guest of honor, Ethan Van Sciver from DC Comics. What's the difference between a geek and a nerd?
Well, first of all, I don't think that comic book fans are geeks or nerds. Maybe some of them are. I think the difference between geek and nerd, and I have actually contemplated this, I think geek has to do with your looks, I think, and nerd has to do with your interests. Am I wrong about that? Or
I think that's a very good way to look at it.
Yeah. Because people say comic book geeks, and I think that implies that you're ugly somehow. I don't know why that is. Growing up in New Jersey, that's what those words kind of meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you classify yourself as either one?
I'm both.
A hybrid, the rare hybrid.
Right. I think that's a dork when you're both of them.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Very good. We just learned something.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you working on next? What can we see from you next?
A whole lot of covers. I'm doing covers for something called The Four Horsemen, which is 6 issues long. Keith Giffen's writing it. I'm doing covers for, holy cow, Jeff Johns called me up and told me I was doing all these covers. I always listen to him. He knows better than I do. I'm doing covers for, there are going to be these one-shots. They're going to spin off of Sinestro Corps. Superman Prime or something like that, and Cyborg Superman. I'm doing covers for those one-shots. And then I'm going to go and do the project of my dreams.
And that is?
Plastic Man.
Why is that?
Why is what?
That the project of your dreams.
I love Jack Cole. Jack Cole's my favorite Golden Age artist ever. I've related to him a lot. I've read about him and about his childhood. He was raised strictly in a very religious, strict environment. Never drank, never smoked. I mean, that's basically like me. I was raised Mormon.
Yeah.
And he was so creative and so funny. And his Plastic Man comics still are so ahead of their time. I mean, do you read them? Have you read these
I haven't read
comics?
those early ones, but what makes it ahead of its time?
He wasn't following any formula that I think Superman and Batman and the other superhero comics that obviously he was trying to sort of get in on.
Yeah.
He didn't follow those formulas. He did some crazy, wacky, non-linear, so creative and so uniquely Jack Cole that you can't compare it to anything else. He was so smart and so clever and managed to do so much work. That's where we diverge. You know what I mean? Right there. But I admire him a lot, and I admire his creation, and I think his creation has been abused over the past few decades. He's become the butt of jokes, and this braying sort of jackass who sort of, buzzes around the DCU, getting in people's hair and being annoying. And I don't like that. I don't think that's who he was meant to be. I don't think that's who Jack Cole pictured him as being. I think Jack Cole thought he was a super smart, clever, ex-reformed mobster. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to fix him. We're going to bring him back to his roots. And we're going to make Plastic Man into the hottest character at DC Comics.
Awesome. When's that going to be out?
Maybe the fall. I mean, I'm working on it now. So whenever it's done, I don't even know how many issues they're going to let me do, because DC kind of, because I have a very cool exclusive contract, they have plans for me. And, this is sort of an in-betweener thing between big projects. So.